Welcome everyone back to Macro Crypto. Before we start this video, remember if you do enjoy this content, please like the video right now. Subscribe to the channel. Head over to our Twitter page at Macro Crypto Club. Link will be in the description. Let's dive into episode number 1 of our JRNY Club series. It's all things JRNY. We're not worried about the rest of the NFT space. We're not worried about the crypto space. On this specific series, it's all the content you can get about JRNY and why we are so highly invested into this project. I have 5 mint passes. My brother has 5, which puts us as an Epic Voyager. So to kind of give you an understanding of how invested we are in this project and how much we believe in the long term in the macro view of this project, and why not give you a live look on a weekly or bi-weekly basis on how this project's progressing and also, or evolving, I should say, but also it's so early, it's in its infant stage. This project hasn't even launched off the ground. It seems like all things are go, and a roadmap version 2 is going to be coming out soon, which we'll drop a video so that we can go over that. And then hopefully the reveal for the airdrops on the NFTs itself will be coming within February, I'm hoping, and we can go over those reveals for you. So my first reaction off of them will be recorded. I won't see them before that, and I think it's going to be just an awesome way to bring a little content out there for a project that I think is just going to explode over time. So let's go dive into a little bit of a backdrop into the JRNY Club itself. We are on their official page on OpenSea right now. As you can tell, there's 10,000 mint passes. About 70% are single owners, but this number is dropping. It was at 7.4 if I remember correctly. And all that's telling me is that we're starting to get some whales in the group. There's people buying these up. I've been buying up a little bit. Like I mentioned, I do have 5 myself. My brother's gotten 5, but there is some big players out there that are getting in. They're called Apex Voyagers, and they have over 20. So how many they're going to end up with is best guess, but it's getting wild. And right now the floor price is 3.85. JRNY passes were minted at 1. So to give you a little understanding how I got to my 5, I did mint just 1 at the time, which I think I minted maybe 1.3. I think it was, they did a Dutch auction at that time. I wasn't whitelisted for this project. It started at 3 ETH, and we just sat all day waiting for this, little by little, every like 10 minutes or so, just dropping in price. And I got to give kudos to the rest of the group and the community for the JRNY for just holding strong, holding that line to get that price down there. And then there was this chaos ensued, and then you just saw there was about 4,000 left mint passes, and all of a sudden they just started getting gobbled up. So I got myself 1. I was always just gonna be 1 to start with. I wanted to get my feet wet, dive into the project a little bit, but not head first. So once I did, right away the passes were up at 2.8, and of course you get a little bit of you wish you would have bought another one so you could list, flip, whatnot. But here's the thing is, I'm keeping 1, and that was my game plan. I wasn't going into this project to mint and then flip. This wasn't that for me. I wanted to have this long term, have this experience, and be part of this community and see how this community evolves and progresses over time. So at that mint price, basically I went from 2.8 down to I think almost like 1.4, 1.3 around almost that initial mint price. But that price itself that on OpenSea started dropping. I picked myself up another one right around 1.5. So that was my second pass. And then on the way back up, I grabbed another one it was below 2 ETH. And then my last 2 was after that. It was between when the passes were kind of fluctuating between 3 and 2.6 ETH. That's where I picked up 2 more. And now how as I got to my 5. If I'm going to pick up more, who knows? But I'll have to have some other NFT sales or different things go my way if I'm going to get into more in JRNY NFTs. But currently right now we're sitting at 5. We're going to keep it that way. But that's kind of like my story a little bit of how I got to this to this part of my journey. And, you know, as you can tell, the floor price is currently at 3.85. So I am definitely in the green for this project. This project 100%, as you can tell, not correlated to the crypto market, which is an extremely great bonus, which I think is why we're getting such great action. The floor price at 4 right now, not floor price at 4, but how we can get to a floor price of 4 is it looks like we got 9 more NFTs to be sold before we can hit that floor price of 4. So we're not too far off. But what I've seen with this NFT before, without news and stuff, as you can tell, the floor price just dropped. It just fluctuates between, it might even get up to almost 4 and then it goes back down during the day. And it just gets bought up and fluctuates until there's news that is dropped. And then all of a sudden, all hell breaks loose and buying action just starts. So as you can also tell, the volume's almost at 10,000 ETH traded on this NFT without any drops yet. This is just a mint pass to be part of the group. So wild stuff to start out with. I'm not going to get too far into this, but what you can do is you can head over to their Discord page. This is their general chat. I highly advise it if you just want to dive in, ask questions, go check it out. You can go ahead and get yourself. You won't be able to get in that clubhouse until you get that JRNY Pass, but what we'll go over is on that general chat, you can also start earning what they call Stardust on this project, and you might find yourself getting enough Stardust to get yourself a JRNY Pass. And they have a bunch in their community wallet that for giveaways, or that people can earn through Stardust. So you can find yourself into the JRNY Club in a wide range of ways. You can also join them on JRNY NFT Club, which is just JRNY Club or at JRNY Club. Give them a follow. It'll give you some live updates as well, not even just through this channel, giving them a free plug. Now, what I was going to talk about is kind of their NFTs, their JPEGs that they'll be dropping, but they're going to be more than that for this community. But at first, this is what you'll start to see. They have a bunch of different types of Voyagers on this. This is their alien. We also do have a look for their Earthlings, basically, that are Voyagers on this. As you can tell, their skins, I believe they have different tails, different armor, a different weapon per se, and this one's a piece of ham. So and then a different headset and background, of course, through the project is just wild. This is one of their one-to-ones. You got your first one-to-one NFT sneak peek for the upcoming set. That is a free mint for JRNY Pass holders. Some lucky winner is going to get this. One-to-ones, if you don't know, in the JRNY or in the NFT space in general, are just highly sought after. And basically, you can find yourself getting a lot of clout that way for owning one of those. And also, here's another picture of another Voyager. So they have 35 Voyager sets and over 400 total traits. Wide range of traits, just craziness. That's just kind of give you a little bit of an in-depth look at different types of NFTs that can be expected on these drops for these members or for the Voyagers itself. Now, kind of back to what we were talking about earlier with the Stardust in their Discord. Earthlings are individuals without NFT passes. You can get 500 Stardust through there. This is basically if you were already within the project. So this is being redeemed for people that already held passes that were Voyagers or Special Voyagers, Rare, Epic, Legendary, and Apex. Or if you were already in their Discord, you could have got 500 Stardust. But you can also accumulate Stardust in their Discord by just joining the chats, by also collecting Stardust and doing work, and it's wild. So maybe we'll go over that and show you that one day. But Stardust can be used for a wide range of different things, like getting whitelisted for crazy cool projects like Clementine's Nightmare that's coming up. Also looking into Tron Wars. Already got whitelisted through JRNY for Tron Wars. 80,000 members are in Tron Wars Discord. I have a plan set in place for this. Not going to reveal that. That's on it for a different video. This is all JRNY, but we did get whitelisted through JRNY for that project, which is awesome. Then also really cool things that are going on is with the CyberKongs, and this is not specific to CyberKongs. Basically, within the community wallet, they buy NFTs for well-known projects, but also some other, medium size to low grade project. I shouldn't say low grade, but just different NFTs for everybody. And with that Stardust, you can turn that Stardust and basically shop in the community wallet for specific NFTs that you can then put into your own wallet, if that makes sense, which it should. But some NFTs, from my understanding, probably won't be available to shop for, but they do have this in the community wallet. 1 Genesis CyberKong, 2 babies, and 2 VXs. If you're not familiar with CyberKongs, they're dope. One day, possibly I'll hold one. We'll see. If you are unfamiliar with Neo Tokyo is massive. These citizens, this is a Citizen 1. They're pricey. Just say that. I think the floor is currently at 50 ETH. So, but this is also within their community wallet, or the club purchased this. And then also, here's a Mint Pass. Like I mentioned, this is a giveaway time. So if you're following their Twitter page, sorry, my dog kind of gave a little screech right there. But if you're following their Twitter page, they're going to have giveaways like this. It just gives you a chance to get into the journey along with us. I'll be dropping content throughout each week based off journey content alone. So if you do like this video, subscribe to the channel. Hope you enjoyed the content, everybody. Peace until next time, all right?